What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an EP review to do for you, and I'm going to show it to you right now. This is the new EP from the band Miserist, entitled Miserist. This is released on Krucyator Productions. Now, if you're not too familiar with this band, they are based out of Australia, and the best way to describe the sound of this band would be a very experimental, industrialized, unorthodox hybrid of both death metal and black metal. Yeah. I really don't know too much about this project other than the fact that this is a somewhat new entity within extreme music. In 2016, this project went under the guise of Head War and put out a self-titled demo. Seriously impressive sounding stuff. Very bleak, very trippy, very suffocating in parts. This really did feel like a death metal to the roots sort of release. Definitely right along with the current style of oppressive sounding death metal. And of course what I mean by that is stuff like maybe current day Gorguts, Ulcerate, and what I believe to be the biggest influence of a project like this, Portal. Definitely picking up the Portal vibes from a release like this, and I say that the influence is very, very justified. And I believe the sound that this project brought was really, really good. Not to mention the fact that this is an instrumental band. This is a band that's completely devoid of vocals, so there adds a little bit of a unique sort of twist to a project like this, is the fact that there's no vocals. The music speaks for itself, basically. And I believe it's only just one person doing this. I don't know if there's really anybody else to mention, but there's a somewhat of a shroud of secrecy behind this project. It's just one person. But yeah. From a demo, we have a new EP and a name change, and that name change being Miserist, and here we are with this EP called Miserist. It's 6 tracks, and it clocks in at around 29 minutes in length, and pretty much this new name brings forth a new beginning to a project like this, and I really hope that in the future more people will be in with something like Miserist, because this is definitely going to be representative of death metal's future. It's going to be a very bright one for a band like this, and maybe even revolutionary to the sounds of both black and death metal. Moving back to the fact that this is an instrumental band, I really, really like the musicianship that's being presented here. The fact that everything sounds so wonderful and is played so wonderfully. The guitar playing, the drumming, the usage of synths and pretty much the high tension and atmosphere that would be used for industrial and experimental sounds. You get all of that and then some with this Miserist release. I mean, listening to songs like Skin, Mold, and Flame and Horror Infinitum, just some seriously amazing music to be heard on here. The riffs definitely latch onto you and never want to let you go. They leave you in a very deadly sort of vice grip. And that's what I appreciate about the musicianship on this Miserist EP, is the fact that this music definitely feels so drama-inducing. This feels very, very scary to listen to at times. But I like the approach that this project brings with this EP. Even going to the later moments of this EP, where you definitely get the more industrial, experimental sort of sounds from a project like this. Going to the last 2 moments of this release, Long Rust and Narikuntu, which I believe was on the previous demo, but I believe it's on here as well. I really like that they include these industrial electronic sort of elements. Gives an almost darker, more ominous edge to what this Miserist project is all about. So, yeah. I really, really hope that the future will be bright for a project like this, and I'm looking forward to hearing more. So if you're into death metal, if you're into death metal that has experimental stuff in it, If you're into noise, if you're into drone, if you're into death metal experimentations, Miserist is definitely something to be on the lookout for. I'm extremely impressed with this EP, and I really, really do recommend anybody give this a listen and eventually pick this up when it is available. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you a link in the description box to how you can get a hold of this EP and listen to it. I will leave you links to both the Miserist Bandcamp and the Krucyator Productions Bandcamp page, where you can stream some selected tracks that are currently available right now, and I believe this is available for, I'm pretty sure this is available to ship right now, but the CD versions will be available through both the label and the respective artists. It comes in this really cool little digipack CD, pretty glossy 4-panel digipack Pro CD. Very good quality on this thing. Sounds great too. But yeah, definitely support the label and artist however you're able to with a release like this. So again, the EP is Miserist by Miserist. This is released on Krucyator Productions. Go support this, and for a score, I'm going to give this a very solid 8.5 out of 10. Very, very impressive black death metal. I love the experimentation, and I love the fact that this is a lot different from the pack when it comes to this kind of style of death metal. So, if you happen to have heard any of this project, definitely let me know what you think about it and how you feel about it. I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. Until the next time, Miho out.